Magnolia Hill Productions, in association with Warner Brothers Television, has produced 13 movies here in Georgia, and we couldn't be more delighted with our accommodations and our locations and our talent and our crew here in Georgia.
I want to thank the state of Georgia for our being able to shoot here. We had 2 locations in 14 days of filming. That's how much we were able to get in just 2 locations. So much was offered.
We filmed at Gaither at Myrtle Creek Farms. It's owned by Newton County. The property features the main house, which was built in the 1850s.
Love that location because it offers a variety of opportunity. The very first thing was the house itself.
The original Walton series, there was a beautiful clapboard 2-story home, and we just worried constantly about being able to replicate that.
What was important is for the house to feel like a little country farm. And it had to feel intimate and cozy.
And there it was, right in the middle of the Gaither properties, this beautiful white clapboard 2-story home with a porch in front.
I knew immediately, especially once I saw that front porch.
It is perfect for our new Walton's family.
Being in Georgia and being able to find something as classic and iconic as this to make our Walton house feel iconic, this has been a wonderful experience because we have the house set, we have outside the house, we have inside the house, we have a barn set, and we found it all at this location.
I'm so grateful for the barn and the fact that we can make it look as rustic and perfect for the year 1934 as we possibly can.
On this property, there were a series of barns, but it chose one that was exactly what we were looking for with respect to telling the story. And the surroundings just really made it feel like you were on an old country farm.
And that's what it's about. We love doing period pieces at Magnolia Hill Productions, and the Gaither properties in Covington help us do that beautifully.
It's a great property. It's an all-inclusive location, and we shot there for 5 days. Our second location that we utilized was Costley Mill Park, owned by Rockdale County. That location was fantastic.
At Costley Mill, we were able to shoot at Ike's store. If you remember the Waltons, the original store.
The general store there at Costley Mill is just incredible. It is already stocked with period cans and jars and fruits and vegetables.
There's also some wood that we were able to use for a scene where Elizabeth gets lost.
We had a road, we shot at the church, and through our production designer, Gentry Akins, and his fabulous team from Georgia, we made this festival look amazing for 1934 Depression time.
One of the big excitements that I had was it's a park that also has these wonderful vintage buildings in different locations. And as we were walking through, we stumbled upon a back area that is used for their maintenance and storage services that featured little vintage barns and buildings that looked just right out of the era that we were trying to achieve. And so it only required me as a designer to enhance that look by bringing in the elements of the festival that we wanted to create in this location. I started off by walking into the space to figure out what kind of elements would be needed in the space and how could I make it feel as though it went on forever and ever. It was a very large space. So I started off with the welcome banner and banners that were themed for the festival, and tying that in with some period looks, lots of fun pennants and lights that were very exciting.
It was colorful, it was amazing. We made this unbelievable set that we shot for 10 days. And we had some amazing background actors who all come from Georgia. They wore wool outfits from 1934 in the summer. And these guys and girls came so happy to be there, so happy to work.
I can't tell you enough how much it means to us to be able to find actors here who can play the parts of the Waltons family and the Waltons friends. It all comes together like the perfect storm of greatness as we put together movies here with the talented people of Georgia.
Georgia's a fantastic place to film. There's a tremendous talent base, tremendous crew base. There's just no way they could have done this show in any other place without the help of the Jackson Center.
I couldn't be happier about our relationship with the Georgia Film Commission and these incredible locations. So I thank you, Georgia. I thank you, Georgia Film Commission, and I thank everyone involved for helping us make the Waltons Thanksgiving the 13th, and I'm going to say lucky 13, the 13th incredible production that we've been able to do here in Georgia.
And that's a wrap.